Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Greeting from Medan. How's your life? Thank you everyone for coming to my presentation. Let me introduce myself. My name is Afrita Amelia. I am the verse author of this paper. And today, I would like to tell you about MQTT protocol implementation for monitoring of environmental based on IoT. This research is based on our collaborative research between Politeknik Negeri Medan and Politeknik Negeri Bengkalis. And this is what our research has been looking at. So, let's getting started. There are four things that will be discussed in this paper, namely introduction, system design, testing and results, and the last is conclusion. Various of environmental applications has implemented IoT technology as a solution in solving problems. For instance, air quality measurements. There are many communication technologies used to measure air quality by utilizing wireless sensor network, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and LoRa as communication media. In this study, a monitoring system for environmental conditions using IoT technology is proposed. The system can monitor temperature, humidity, and CO2 levels in the air. Communication between protocols uses a different domain, where its sensor data will be processed using the ESP8266, which is a microcontroller connected to the Raspberry Pi using the MQTT protocol. Raspberry Pi functions as a gateway, where all the sensor data will be stored into the database using a publisher or subscriber. The main objective of this research is to analyze the MQTT and HTTP compression protocols, in which sensor data can be displayed, making it possible for customers to receive sensor data. Let's move on to the next slide, which is the system design. The proposed system uses temperature, humidity, and CO2 sensors. This system uses a Wemos D1 R1 microcontroller and Wi-Fi ESP8266, which is connected by a jumper cable. It is also a Wi-Fi module. Figure 1 shows a system design consisting of several sensors for environmental monitoring. At the gateway, Raspberry Pi is used, which is integrated with the Raspbian operating system, MySQL database, and the Python programming language to connect the publisher and subscriber using the MQTT protocol. The node device that functions as a publisher is used to collect environmental data such as temperature, humidity, and CO2. All data is sent to the gateway using the MQTT communication protocol, which includes a Wi-Fi module via IP address. Let's going on to the next page. The tools that used in this research are hardware and software. We can see both of specifications in Table 1. Figure 2 shows an environmental monitoring installation consisting of an ESP8266 microcontroller, temperature sensor, humidity sensor, CO2 sensor, and used batteries to power the microcontroller. All data is sent by the broker to the gateway using the publisher, namely MQTT protocol. Figure 3 shows the gateway is used in this paper. In this experiment, Raspberry Pi was used as the MQTT broker. This system has installed the Raspbian operating system and several supporting devices such as the Python programming language, MySQL database, PHOMQTT, PHP, and others. Table 2 shows a list of the database scheme used in this paper. Figure 4 and Figure 5 respectively displays the Arduino code for testing sensor data retrieval using the MQTT protocol and the customer code using Python to connect the publisher MQTT protocol. From the measurement results, sensor data is stored in my SQL database. The data will be entered into the database if the publishers and subscribers have the same topic as shown in Figure 6. 7 and Figure 8 respectively shows the display of graph about the temperature and humidity information that taken for a minute. Based on the result from the related work, we have compression with 7 parameters such as model, sensor type, communication, gateway, protocol, and web application. Table 3 shows the comparison design between previous work and compare with our proposed. Let's go to the next topic. Ladies and gentlemen, the main point of our material today are: firstly, the purpose of this study is to implement the message keying telemetry transport protocol in an environmental condition. Secondly, MQTT is implemented using the ESP8266 Wi-Fi temperature sensor module, humidity sensor, and carbon dioxide or CO2 sensor. Thirdly, data is sent to the MQTT broker using a wireless network that runs on the Raspberry Pi, which is a small and low-cost computer. And finally, there is no packet loss when using the MQTT protocol, and all environmental data can be monitored in a real time on website. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my presentation. That's all that I can say. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.